Arjun, second round of 72 La League. It's almost coming to an end.
Yeah.
You have seen some of the matches that are going on a different golf course today. We are at JP Greens.
Yeah.
One of the biggest or the longest layout of the three in the Rota for this tournament. Just tell us what you liked about the golf course to begin with, and also of what the action that you saw today.
Yeah, Joy. This is the first time I've actually been on this golf course.
You've never played over here?
I've never been here, never played this golf course. Even though they've had a bunch of big major tournaments here in India, I was at that time playing on the PGA Tour, so I couldn't really come back to play it. But what I saw of this place is very impressive. You know, it looks like a championship golf course. It's got the feel of a championship golf course. The greens are rolling so quick. They're rolling, I think they said, at about a speed of 12. So, and you know, pros get excited when the greens roll like that. So I whatever I saw, I loved it. And seeing these boys as far as they hit it, I think this suits their game better than the other two golf courses, you know? So, yeah.
You don't want it to be a wedge fest. You really want all your clubs in the bag to be.
Yeah, I think so. And even these youngsters, they want to be tested a little bit. You know, you get bored of just hitting pitches into greens and you know, par fives you're reaching with mid irons or whatever. They want to be tested with water the way it is here. The bunkers are very strategically placed from what I saw.
Yeah.
And the greens are rolling fast, like I said. So, you know, it's got a good combination for a championship golf course.
One of the boys who did really well today, Saptak Talwar, is from this golf course. It's his home course.
Right.
And he won his first tournament on the PGTI over here last year.
Yeah.
The Adani Invitational. And today he was up against Rashid Khan, whom even you
know Rashid really well.
What a battler, what an aggressive player, and a really good match play player as well. And they had a fantastic match which came down to the 18th before Saptak won again, one up. And that included a 100-footer putt
on 17.
by Saptak on the 17th.
Yeah.
And that was after Rashid actually hit the flag and then rolled it to about this much. And that putt was already conceded.
Right.
So that is the kind of up and down battle that went over there.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on, first of all, does home advantage count?
Yeah.
And secondly, the match itself.
Yeah,
between
you know,
Saptak and Rashid.
In fact, I saw Rashid after his match, and he was telling me about that, the 17th and the way they finished up. And he said it was a very close match. He played really well, so did Saptak. But then, you know, getting back to your point of home course advantage, when you make a 100-footer, I don't know about the home course. It's more of a fortunate, lucky incident. But, you know, these things happen, you know, in match play. It can that quickly turn it around, and especially when it's the 17th hole in the match and you're all square, something like that happens, it can deflate the other person, you know, and you know, that's what happened to Rashid. He said he really didn't feel bad because he played his heart out, and I think both of them had a really good match. Yeah. But good luck to Saptak. He's playing well, and wish him all the luck for the rest of the game.
Arjun, your favorite team, Kolkata Classics, didn't have a good first day. I mean, they just had 1 point on the board.
Yeah.
By quirk of luck, or however you call it, they are playing the second worst team after day one, Mumbai Aces today. As far as the scores are concerned, at the moment it is 6-3 points. So 2 wins and 1 win for Kolkata right now. I would think, given the fact that both the teams did not have a good start, it must be on their mind that this is a good matchup in the second round itself. Gives a lot of confidence if they win today by whatever big margin and put up the points.
Yeah. See, whatever it is, it's the points that matter. You know, they got to take it like, okay, so yesterday they had a bad day, but they each, if I were the team captain, I'd be telling them, only thing that matters is your points. You know, all you can do is try and get your points. Whether you're playing a good team, bad team, whatever day you guys had yesterday, it doesn't matter. you got to tally up these points. And at the end of the day, that's who's going to win, who has the maximum points. So, you know, for them, they should just try and get as many points as they can and then move on to the next day.
And you are not, I know you are from Kolkata and that's why you're favoring them and cheering for them. But it is not just just sentiments. You must have thought something in your brains and you must have analyzed and thought that they're a good team. It did not happen for them maybe on the first 1.5 days. What would you tell them, because you in your heart know that they are a good team?
Yeah, they have a bunch of champions on that team. People who are legitimate winners. They know how to win. They've won order of merits in India. Yeah, they're a little bit more experienced, I would say, instead of saying older. But, I would tell them that go at it full guns blazing tomorrow. What do you have to lose? If you're in second last place or last place or whatever it is, you got to go out there and fire at every flag. That's the attitude I would take. You got nothing to lose. You can't really go anywhere. Yeah. So just try and go straight up.
Yeah.
Why not?
You went and followed the two youngsters, Karthik Singh and Pritish of Mumbai Aces.
Yeah.
I know you're very impressed by them, and we spoke about them yesterday.
Yeah.
They are still one up in their match against Viraj and Shankar Das, which is a good pairing.
Really good match. Yeah.
And so what you saw, whatever 1.5 holes of
yeah.
What did you like about that pairing?
See, the holes that I followed them, I saw them kind of go offline a little bit, and then they still scrambled it around. Viraj did a great job of making power on that particular hole. I don't know quite which hole it was, but and then the same thing with Pritish. He hit it over this green and hit this beautiful, delicate little chip, and they were both gimme putts. So I was impressed with the way they kind of kept their composure, even though they weren't attacking that hole, playing it on defense a little bit, but they still got it in the hole. And I like the fact that the youngster could match up with Viraj, because Viraj had already chipped it close, and so the pressure now, because how match play works, it's not stroke play. The pressure squarely on the young man's shoulders, and he pulled it off. He hit it to about that far and made par and tied the hole. So it was very impressive.
Would you? I know the format of the tournament is such that you are forced to change your pairings almost on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Would you like to pair two young guns together, or would you give one youngster and the support of another, maybe an experienced player?
See, I would have done that, but I think if you ask them, they don't really care who they play with. Yeah. That's the attitude these boys have. Because I was talking to someone yesterday and they asked Karthik that, do you mind playing, who would you like to play in match play? He's like, I don't care. They're like, do you think Hani Basoya or Jared Hack? He's like, sir, I don't really care. You give me whoever. So that's the confidence they have. So I could go back to them and say, hey, listen, why don't you play with an experienced player? And they would be like, okay. But if I tell them, you two play together, they'll be like, yeah, fine. So that's the confidence they have at such a young age, and I'm very impressed.
And the last question that I would ask you from today is the pairing of Chika and Dhruv for Rajasthan Regals. They won yesterday in foursomes, which is a very difficult format, as we all know.
Yeah.
Ajitesh decided to pair them again today for the 4 balls. Do you think pairs are made in heaven as far as golf is also concerned?
For a particular time, it can work out like that. You've seen that in the Ryder Cups and in President's Cups where, a two-guy team can just hit it off, like Fleetwood and Molinari did a few years ago in the Ryder Cup. They won, all their matches. So the captains didn't break that team up.
Yeah.
So you see a team gel like that, and I agree with Ajitesh. Why not? If they're gelling and you can see the confidence in each other, that means that they're not afraid of making mistakes. So that works out pretty positively for the team. Would
you like to make a change in the format next year that you don't have to change players, even though you try to not bench. You make all your players play, but if
someone's hitting it off,
is good, they play all 5 matches. Or
I think they should have that leniency. You know, there's no. I think it's more about entertainment right now. You know, people want to see good matches, and so I agree with you saying that, you know, okay, like if you find a team that you don't need to change, you don't have to change them. You know, but yeah, still play everybody. But supposing a team is hitting it off together, keep them together.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Yeah.
And one last question, Arjun. You know about Shubham Jaglan, who are probably the most, the person who just, you know, graduated from University of South Florida.
Right by me.
Yes. And he was talking to me yesterday when he said that, you know, he loves team aspect of golf, coming from a college background.
Yeah.
But he said that I particularly don't like match play. Would you understand if someone gives a statement like that?
Yeah. I understand it because I played college golf there as well, and it's a team play, but it's all stroke play.
Yeah.
So in college golf in America, you're playing for a team, but you're also playing stroke play events for the team. You're not playing one-on-one match play. So I can understand where he's coming from. You know, he's used to playing stroke play, keeping his own score, you know, trying to shoot as low as he can, and not having to worry about a partner. So, you know, I see where that's going from.
Shubham played today with Dominic Pichilio.
Okay.
And they just hit it off. They won their match. And Shubham later told me that what we spoke about before the match, it's very interesting what they did, was that they said that I'm not going to say sorry to you for whatever I do. Both of them just promised each other that. And you know, they managed to do it throughout the 17 holes that they played, and they played really well.
That's brilliant, yeah.
What do you think of that strategy?
So this is going back to, remember when we had the round table with the captains, and I said the number one thing in alternate shot is not to say sorry to your partner. Just say, I have your back, but we are going to make mistakes. There are no apologies. We just keep playing. And this is the game plan they came up with. And I think it's brilliant. You know, because that takes that pressure off.
Yeah.
If you are going to make mistakes. Alternate shot is not mistake-free golf. In fact, you limit the mistakes you make. And that's how you win alternate shot. So they planned it out perfectly. Psychologically anyway. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.